get out of here though.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. Spotify's been dropping like since the end of the year, end of the decade.
Okay.
Everyone's been dropping. They've been putting together playlists of like your top songs, top artists, top genres.
Talk about that real quick.
Yeah, let's talk about.
I'm with you.
Let's talk about our
I got you.
top artists of. Well, first of all, let's talk about other year because the year's almost over. So first of all, break down 2019. Who's the artist that you thought you may have listened to if you do have Spotify and listen to Spotify enough? I know Jevy, you do.
Right. I do have Spotify.
Or Apple Music does it too.
I have Spotify.
Okay.
But
you listen to it a lot, or
without question.
Okay.
So
at the
off rip, hold on. I'm not even gonna front for y'all right now. I stopped paying my premium like two months ago, and all right, cool.
Yo, don't get copyrighted. Yeah, I got a bunch of videos from high school. They're just regular videos now. No sound.
How do you sign out? How do you sign out of Spotify?
Let me see.
I'm trying to sign out of this account. I made it this morning. I'm about to sign it. So, all right, I'll give you my 2019
top
artist, I guess. Or I'll just say the person that, like, I haven't even seen it.
Okay.
I already know what it's going to say. It's probably going to say Meek.
Okay.
Because that Championships album, bro.
That was hard.
I saw you tweeting about that.
Bro, it's just like, it sits with me so well, bro. Like, and obviously, feel it. Yo, like, he's got nothing but classics on this album, and it's just like, yo, like, and I think he was Grammy nominated, right? If I'm not mistaken. And if he hasn't been, bro,
he was. He was,
right?
Meek was Grammy nominated. Yeah,
for championships, right?
Yeah, it was.
Bro, that's probably his best work, and I don't even know how long. Probably since like, I don't even know, bro. I really can't even say. Because I remember when Dreams and Nightmares 2 or Dreams and Nightmares, whatever, I think it flopped technically because the storm had hit that same year. I think it was a hurricane. People couldn't buy it out. You know, people literally.
Yeah.
This was back when like streaming services weren't even all that. So
don't get us copyright, man.
Yeah, bro, you got your.
I turned that down. I turned that. Barris Hammond was here real quick.
Bro, I already knew it. Meek's right there. So another artist that for me that a lot of people don't listen to. There's two more artists that I'm gonna say. Anderson .Paak. He makes amazing fire music. He rocks with Kendrick, TDE, Schoolboy Q and them a lot, like really heavily. I actually wanted to go see him in concert. I didn't get a chance to, but bro, his music is just like it's very soulful.
Yeah.
You know, it's not obviously like he's technically a rapper, but you know, he's
in a different category.
He's different. His style is just his own style, and I respect and I loved it so much because like he'll make a song where he's telling stories. Like he's got this one song. There's two songs actually. Suede, listen to that, it's hilarious. And then what's that other song called? I can look it up right now.
His song with YB and Cordae.
Oh, fire, bro!
That's
like
who also. His album was not Grammy nominated.
Yeah.
Remember a long time ago I came on here and I was like,
Cordae?
and I YB and Cordae is going to be a problem.
He's the next.
You could check the records. I've been saying
he's
the next.
Them group of the YBN kid, they could rap.
Yeah.
They all got their different, but him, he's a standout.
He's his own.
And I was saying that from
they're
the
all
jump.
different too, but they could rap.
Because everyone at first was hopping out on when the music came up and rubbing off the paint.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, and then YBN what's his name? YBN J started fucking Black China.
He's corny.
And then everyone was like, oh, you know, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, it was when I heard YB and Cordae's, if you haven't heard his remix to Old Niggas by J. Cole, the response.
I think that's when everybody started paying attention.
Yeah, that's when I was like, hold up.
Cole reached out to him apparently, too.
Yeah.
And was like, yo, like, we got to have a talk. And I think
You can't be snapping on my beats like this.
I think he produced one of his
songs, did he?
One of the songs. I'm pretty sure they linked up and he ended up producing songs on his album or something like that.
What is it called? Young Boy something? The Lost Boy.
Yeah.
That was a good album.
Grammy nominated too. I'm looking at the Grammy nominations. Revenge of the Dreamers 3, love that album. Championships, I Am Greater Than I Was, 21 Savage. Also, 21, can we just have a moment to talk about 21 Savage?
His growth as a rapper, right?
Yes.
So he went from
that shit is crazy.
He went from his Slaughter Gang tape, whatever it's called, because this is like 20. Maybe 15, 16, bro.
Yeah.
This is raw him straight out the hood, right? Like he's just trying to get out.
Yeah.
I'm one of his songs, Dip. Like we used to bump that track all the time. And the production on that is crazy. but his growth as an artist, like, and as a person too.
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy, bro.
I love when I see artists like that win, bro. Just as people, I could care less about the content that they're putting out because, you know, him as a person, like you see the growth and change in his music, so you see the growth and change in him as a person, and like you only want to see people like that win at the end of the day. Right. So like. I feel like
because you know what 21 Savage.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, because at the end of the day, like he don't gotta prove nothing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of cats, like they feel like they have a lot to prove with their music, but he's at the point where like he's again grown as a person, he's evolved as a person, and like you see it in his interviews, you see it in his music, his raps, bro. He's really, really like I love it, bro. I love seeing cats like that win because you obviously know he comes from the trenches, bro. Like
also craziest thing in 2019 about 21 Savage is who knew this nigga was British?
I'm not
artist of the year.
Hey, yo, I'm not co-signing any of that.
Hold up, no, but he was really born in England though. Like he lived there for 7 years. Granted,
7, damn.
Granted,
I thought it was like.
Oh, you thought it was on 21 days?
I thought he was born there. His peoples came back.
Nah, he lived there till he was 7. Then I mean, he is Atlanta as you come.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say that, but just who the fuck knew 21 Savage was born in England?
You know what's so funny? They saw him soccer jerseys, like, yeah, we knew it. See it.
I was gonna say, I was like,
the man them in the UK.
Yeah, I'm them. You get me.
Started trying to claim 21, but anyway, top artists of 2019.
All right, so
who's your top 5?
All right,
Spotify.
I'm gonna go over.
My bad. I got one more once you're done too.
Yeah, so apparently, Weeknd was number 1.
The Weeknd was?
Yeah.
For you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Now,
Okay.
see me, right? When I'm listening to music, I listen to music when I'm going to sleep too. And I have this playlist that got all like R&B based songs and stuff.
Okay.
Where's the song?
Weeknd's all over that joint. So top 5 is like this of people I listened to this year.
Yeah.
Weeknd, Chris Brown, Garnet Silk, Kanye West, and SZA.
Mm-hmm.
That's my top 5, right? And let me see. The artist of the decade from me was
Did yours give you artist of the decade? Because I don't think mine did.
Where? So,
oh yeah, mine did actually. I know who mine.
The artist of the decade for me was
right
SZA Kalonji.
Yeah. So now you just gotta tap through it like it's like a story. SZA was your artist of the decade?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna give an honorable mention to somebody in a second too.
My top 5. Number 1 was Nipsey, which I wasn't surprised by that.
Respect.
I was surprised by my number 2. I didn't realize how much I listened to. And Mark actually DM'd me because I posted this on my story and was like, "That's cap. How do I pull the stats?" I'm like, "Nigga, you guys like, I made this shit." My number 2 is Roddy Ricch, which I really didn't realize I listened to him that much.
Really?
I like Roddy Ricch a lot.
Okay,
I'm not gonna act like I don't like him a lot. But I was surprised that he was number 2. I was like, okay. Number 3 was J. Cole. Number 4 was Popcorn. Number 5 was Young Thug.
Oh wow!
You and Blaine always listen to Popcorn.
Any season.
Y'all gonna laugh.
Yeah, who's
so my top? Well, all right.
Don't
so
tell me
apparently,
Nah.
So my number 1 was Anderson .Paak, so that makes sense because I listened to him literally for like 3 months straight, like from the entire summer.
Right.
Chance was after that.
Okay.
Kirk Franklin was number 3, bro.
I'm getting spiritual.
And then Knowledge, bro. I don't know I don't remember listening to no Knowledge. I don't know if this is accurate, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. And then Gunna was number 5.
Bro, it's when you driving, you shuffling, you didn't know how much you
songs,
bro. That's all it was.
Gunna, I'll definitely co-sign because I don't know what his vibe is. Just
crazy.
I love the vibe. Songs that define
your artist of the decade.
Music that define your decade. Party Next Door for all my P&D fans. Who else? Shy Glizzy, obviously Kanye West.
Mr. West.
2017 was Future. Travis Scott, of course. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I stopped listening to rap, like hardcore rap, for spiritual reasons back in like the beginning of the summer, because like that shit just put me in a crazy mood. So like that's probably why my numbers and everything is all over the place. But yeah, bro, like I'm surprised Meek is not like
in there more. It's crazy
bro.
how they're like
I think it doesn't count because technically when I listened to Meek's album, it was in it was November of 2018.
Gotcha, yeah.
So like I was listening to it like that entire month, like into like December, and then I kind of stopped going into the new year. So I thought it would have been.
Did you guys see the graphic on how much music you listen to over the years? How much minutes you listen to? So apparently this year, 70,218 minutes of music, right? Well, I don't know what I was going through last year, but 113.
He said, I don't know what I was going through.
13 minutes.
He said
500. Like, bro, that's a lot. It's like.
You said how many?
That's crazy.
100? 113.
Yo, you listen to a lot of
been
music.
on Spotify. I've been on Spotify since 2014, and I didn't think I was.
Yeah, I've been on Spotify since 2013.
Yeah, I only have
15.
I don't have nearly as much minutes as you, bro.
Yeah, me either. My highest was 20,000.
My highest was like 33, bro.
The music that defined your decade.
Yeah. That P&D, man.
Shaba by
Ladies love P&D.
What year was that?
2013.
That I agree with because I was around for that. I remember that, bro.
Bro, we was knocking that
really
song.
wild into that.
And I was playing some Richie Spice that year. Running marijuana, Banika.
2014 was Move Mountains by Alkaline.
You saw what type of
Wildin', bro. Wildin', B. Yo. This man was out here wildin'.
Yo, what about boys? Like,
Yo.
every time I
Yo, you remember that Vine? That little kid?
Apparently, my artist of the decade is Travis Scott.
Okay, that's
not
a good
bad
one.
at all.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I definitely.
Yeah, I know mine would have been some Jamaican artists that's like cultural, like that reggae music, because I listen to it every day. And the song, the playlist is like 24 hours long. You know what I'm saying?
Oh damn.
Oh yeah, easily. Like it'll be literally a couple hours just in the music just playing on loop.
Okay.
You gotta run that back as soon as it stops. But
no, it's one. There's no loop in it.
No, that's what I'm saying. So like you play from the top and it just goes. Yeah. And
I shuffle it sometimes, you know, but I need that. It's like my therapy sometimes, bro.
Without
I
question,
keep a
bro.
calm head, bro. No, for real.
No, I'm just still laughing at the fact that Alkaline was my top artist in 2014.
Yo,
Yeah.
it's so
that was
crazy.
wild looking back in
This
2014.
goes to show you how much you you change your
Right.
musical taste and then like what you're interested in. Because like I'm sitting here looking at like 2017 must have been crazy, little wild for me. I think. Oh, you know what? I was right when I started the whole. Well, not started. Like I was a year into like my transformation, so I started feeling myself a little bit. So I'm saying, I'm listening to Future and Playboy Cardi. It's crazy, bro. It's really crazy. So, and it'll tell you by the season what you're listening to too.
Yeah, that's interesting to see how they broke that down. Too.
I don't know who the hell Knowledge is, bro. I'm a little baffled by that. I have no idea who that is. But definitely. Kodak. Yeah, that's.
I'm surprised I didn't see Kodak on my list. To be honest,
really,
yeah,
I really thought I would have seen.
I'm gonna be real. I didn't start bumping Kodak until that last album, which I love.
Really?
Like his last
Yeah,
album.
that's how much heat.
Was some heat. Like the only song I liked of his was Flockin'. When that came out, bro, we was in
yo,
and I didn't know he was 15 at the time. I'm like, yo, this is hard. Bro.
When he came out with that shit, I was here and I've been up here for like 6 months straight.
Yeah.
And I went home. And the first time, like second night I'm home, my boys they took me out to this club we always used to go to it.
Yeah.
And this club always like they break all the music in Florida. So they was like, yeah, the Kodak Black coming in town next week. Get your tickets. I'm like, who the fuck is this
Kodak Black?
Everybody in the club, I said that shit. Everybody was like, you don't know who Kodak Black is?
That's how you know you've been out of Florida.
Yeah, right. They was about to take my card away. Like, you can't come back here.
We say Jit.
And then they played that No Flocking record.
Bro, and it's still hard to this day. Like, you can play that anywhere,
you know what's
bro.
so crazy? You know what's so crazy? You know where I heard this cadence the other day? I was listening to Kanye West's new album,
Jesus is
King. I forgot which song. But I think God is everything, or we need everything. He used Kodak Flocking flow on there.
Did he?
I would have sure you'd have brought this up because you know I'm like, but
I'll play it. To be honest, I didn't get through Kanye's most recent album because I listened to maybe the first 2 tracks and then I was just like, I wish Carl was here because you know what Carl and I would have been saying. You could take that one and ball it up, throw it in the trash.
I don't know.
I know you might have liked it because you like, of course, Kanye West a lot more than I do.
All right, so listen.
So
this is my opinion on Kanye West and making music. I don't think Kanye West make bad music. It's just whether you like his music or it's never gonna
be what it was.
Yeah, people need to
thing.
stop.
So all right, and me and you can talk Kanye for hours.
Yeah.
So like, and I don't mean to go off into something else because I gotta get up out of here in a second, anyways, too. But with Kanye, the bar was already set its highest back in 2010, 11 when he dropped Twisted Fantasy. So like, I personally don't think he can or will ever top that album. And once he set the bar that high, like everything else just seemed like. Not to say everything wasn't like it's all good without question, like it's Kanye, right? Mm-hmm. But everything else just became so like it seemed like it just seems like throwaways in comparison to.
Bro, you gotta go somewhere else to find that type of level of
Kanye or music. Yeah, because that'll
for real. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. Good Kid, Mad City is the only album I've listened to in the past. I don't know how long that I think it compared to that shit.
Compared to which album? My Beautiful Dark.
To Twisted Fantasy. Okay. Yeah. Twisted Fantasy, like just overall the flow.
Okay, I thought you were talking about like his more recent albums.
Yeah, right. No. And I even when like and I guess I can call myself a diehard Ye fan, but like I'm not gonna lie, like music aside, he's been losing me a little bit, bro. And I didn't want to be that person. Right. But like after he dropped this, bro, I feel like I don't want to be like it's the last straw, but like, because it's like I'll always like there will always be a special place in my heart for him, his music, and just what he did for kids that like didn't want to run the streets and shit, but like needed something else. If you know what I'm saying? Because that's what Kanye was for me.
He brought a different perspective.
You feel
music.
what I'm saying? Because like especially at the time, bro.
Yeah,
like hip hop was so gangster rap ridden. Yeah, it's the word, and of course we still listen to it, but like. Ye was just different, bro. Literally different. He always has been and always will be. And he brought in different cats too. Like look at Travis. Look at freaking. We talked about the lineage before. We're not about to get into that. Look at Travis. Look at who else? Cudi. Like I love Cudi to death. Like that's my favorite artist. Like to this day. So it's. I will always have an appreciation for him for doing that. Yeah, for me as a kid, like
he be pushing his limits.
Oh yes, bro. Cause I'm like, bro, like there's certain stuff you just can't do and say, and like I also need other people to understand, like, bro, the dude's been mentally ill for a long time, and people are not acknowledging that, and it just goes back into our conversation of emotional mental health for black men or whatever the case is, but like he's not been within his right mind since his mom passed. I'm gonna be honest. If you know Kanye and you know his history, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not dealt with the things that have taken place in his life in the correct manner, and it's because he doesn't have the counsel of his mother because he was so dependent on his mother. Right. So, and people don't I've never lost a parent, so like but for anybody that might have lost a parent, they know the impact it changes you forever, bro. Like literally, it'll literally change you forever. So how can't you give him that courtesy as a person, as a human being, to say and understand the same thing? You know what I mean? I that's what I want people to do and understand about him. But also, it doesn't help that he be wilding and wearing Confederate flags and shit like that. So, you feel me? So then at that point, I'm like, my hands are tied. I can't even argue for you, bro. Like you making it hard for me because I don't rock with that. You feel me? So,
help us out a little bit.
Yeah, bro. Like, man, made it hard. The minute I saw that, I'm like, yo, what? So that's my whole take on Ye, and nothing but love for him, bro. So.
Lastly, before we get out of here, goals for the new decade, because we're heading into a new decade. So, any goals you want to put on record right now? So at the end of 2029, we can look back on this episode and be like, "Damn, I held strong to what I
big facts
to what I put out there."
Right. So you gotta speak it into existence. Right.
Facts.
More health. You know. Well, health, there's endless possibilities because life is liberty, and that's what we're living for, you know what I'm saying? So, more health for me and everybody I care about, anybody, that's in my life, each and everybody around here. Just positive energy, man. That's what I'm preaching, positivity, you feel me? No negative vibes. Don't come around with that thing.
Facts.
Else you have to go move on. What? All right? I'm gonna deaf them things there, all right? Who not understand, just not understand. Who don't understand, go off. I'm wet. You understand? It's all positive energy over here, though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. More life on prosperity. You get me?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Hey,
it.
bro.
That's it.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm just positive vibes, man. More travel, more travel, bro. You know what?
Exposure, bro.
You know what? You
Exposure.
know what? I'm gonna say it now. I'm gonna buy myself a map of the world, right? I've seen this on the internet. You know, they got a map of the world. You could, like erase the places you've been. You know, and I want to do that shit. Just erase everything. Travel the world. I need to see some places before they sink off the earth, you know? The Maldives.
Who knows by the
Taj
next decade?
Mahal.
29,
Yo, bro.
We might be breathing.
Bro.
We
Listen.
might be breathing. We might have to buy air. Like
What I'm saying. Taxes
They
on
actually
everything.
have air cafes now, just so y'all know.
Literally.
Like, they really
Yo,
have
what
cafes.
I'm saying,
wild,
what
bro.
I'm saying is, bro, you gotta live your life. Live today, die tomorrow. Nothing's promised. That's you know. And if I could say anything to anybody, bro, take care of yourself. Watch what you're eating. It's very important. I've never been a sickly person, but I feel great. I never been that sickly person. I can't tell you the last time I caught a cold, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
So accountability,
Hydrate, shot.
man. That's accountability,
Yeah,
bro.
be responsible for yourself.
For yourself. Decisions, man. Making the right and proper. I just tweeted this literally today, like probably an hour or two before I came. Your life is shaped by your decisions, bro, and from the smallest to the largest, like of things can impact what it is that's to come for the next decade, bro.
It's a fact.
And making sure you're putting yourself in position to win. And I'm one of those people that like people think I'd be playing when I'm saying this, but like I genuinely want everybody to win, and but I can't put you on until I put myself on. So I feel like the next decade for me is really going to be focused on, again, health, positivity, wellness, and securing myself in my bag. And like the biggest focus for me, like literally the main big like primary focus over the next decade, I want to say, is going to be financial education, freedom, and literacy. Because the reason why our communities are the way they are is because we don't know where our money's going. We don't know where. I can tell you, right? Like I'm 25. I'm just now getting to the point where like I'm feeling like I know where my money's being spent or put, and like I need to know what to do to make more income. I need to know what to do to make mailbox money, passive income, things that are gonna put me and my family in a position to be okay and to win, like
Right.
and like you said, to travel and do the things that I want to do on my own time. So, not answering to anybody else. Not that that's an issue, but like I want overall more control of my own time. And I feel like there's nothing more important than having control over your own time. Like we work, the average person's working 40 hours a week. You're trading your time for money, literally. Like I don't want that no more. So like within the next, so when I'm 35, hopefully I can look back at this and be like, yo, like I did that. Like I put myself in a position to win, bro. So and it's the, like I said, back to that decisions piece, the small things that I'm trying to do now that are putting me in that position to where I want to be. So definitely financial literacy, positivity, health, and small decisions that will make the larger decisions easier, that'll overall impact my life and my family's life. So that's the focus for the next decade.
Yeah, that's important. That's very important. What you saying, Pat?
Definitely the health. Also very important time with the ones you care about the most, because not everybody that you go into this decade with, you will leave the next decade with. So
I do bad with that. I ain't gonna hold you.
I do too. Trust me. And the older I get, the harder I get.
I'm one of those people where like I won't call you for like 2 years, and it's not because I don't care. It's genuinely because like I'm so focused, bro. Yeah.
See me?
So you feel me? It's no disrespect. It's no.
I don't mean to cut you off. I had the opposite problem, bro.
You let more people in.
Like anybody that know me, you ask me like, yo, you want to, all right.
You check on.
I overcommit.
Don't-
Like, that's my problem. Like, it's not always a bad thing, but I overcommit. I'll be like, all right, cool, why not? But then I'm not thinking about myself.
Yep. You
Gotta
can't,
sometimes,
you can't
yeah.
put yourself on the back burner, man.
Yeah. You know what I
Take
mean?
care of yourself as well. So
My bad.
definitely, no, you're good. It's definitely taking, spending time with the people. Also, not being afraid of new beginnings, and because
Big facts.
it can be,
Big facts.
sometimes we get so comfortable and we get, accustomed to a certain thing in life, and then when something changes, that we either we freak out, we don't know how to react, we shut down, blah, all of that. But when I look at where I was in 2010 to where I am right now, it's a whole nother person.
Facts.
And it's the way it should be. And I just want to keep, growing, keep making the ones who made it possible for me to even be in the position I'm in
Right.
proud.
Yep.
Right.
And just keep doing it and keep, growing as a person and all of that and just making the right decisions. So in the next decade, we'll keep moving forward. Forwards always, backwards never.
Facts.
And never let a hard time humble us. As
Facts.
Nip say, because ups and downs will come, the game will test you, but as long as you stay 10 toes down and never fold,
without
you
question.
have every tool in your toolbox
Facts, bro.
to make it not only through it, but to get on the other side of it and thrive. So,
That's a fact.
Yeah.
with that being said, this is Banter with the Brothers. We'll see y'all next year.